Alcohol affects many different parts of the body in numerous ways. Alcohol interferes with the brain's communication pathways and can affect the way the brain looks and works. These disruptions can change mood and behavior and make it harder to think clearly and move with coordination. When it comes to your heart, drinking a lot over a long time or too much on a single occasion can damage the heart, causing problems including cardiomyopathy, which is stretching and drooping of the heart muscle, a stroke, and high blood pressure. Alcohol affects your liver. Heavy drinking can take a toll on your liver and can lead to a variety of problems and liver inflammations, including steatosis or fatty liver, alcoholic hepatitis, fibrosis, and cirrhosis. When it comes to your pancreas, alcohol causes the pancreas to produce toxic substances that can eventually lead to pancreatitis, a dangerous inflammation and swelling of the blood vessels in the pancreas that prevents proper digestion. Consuming a lot of alcohol can cause you cancer. Based on the extensive reviews of research studies, there is a strong scientific consensus of an association between alcohol drinking and several types of cancer. In its report on carcinogens, the National Toxicology Program of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services lists consumption of alcohol beverages as a known human carcinogen. The research evidence indicates that the more alcohol a person drinks, particularly the more alcohol a person drinks regularly over time, the higher his or her risk of developing an alcohol-associated cancer. Based on the data from 2009, an estimated 3.5% of all cancer deaths in the United States, about 19,500 deaths, were alcohol-related. Clear patterns have emerged between alcohol consumption and the development of the following types of cancer: head and neck cancer. Alcohol consumption is a major risk factor for certain head and neck cancers, particularly cancers of the oral cavity, including the lips, pharynx, which is the throat, larynx, your voice box. People who consume 50 or more grams of alcohol per day, which is approximately 3.5 or more drinks per day, have at least 2 or 3 times the greater risk of developing these cancers than non-drinkers. Moreover, the risk of these cancers are substantially higher among persons who consume this amount of alcohol and also use tobacco. Esophageal cancer, which is another cancer that can happen from you drinking too much. Alcohol consumption is a major risk factor for a particular type of esophageal cancer caused by esophageal squamous cell carcinoma. In addition, people who inherit a deficiency in the enzyme that metabolizes alcohol have been found to have substantially increased risk of alcohol-related esophageal squamous cell carcinoma. Consuming too much alcohol can also cause one to have liver cancer. Alcohol consumption is an independent risk factor for and a primary cause of liver cancer. Chronic infection with hepatitis B virus and hepatitis C virus are the other major causes of liver cancer. Last but not least, breast cancer. More than 100 epidemiologic studies have looked at the association between alcohol consumption and of breast cancer in women. These studies have consistently found an increased risk of breast cancer in women. These studies have consistently found an increased risk of breast cancer associated with increasing alcohol intake.